unpack his work, and he'd sit at a table and work all day. Yeah, it's... Yeah, and oh, my tractor stopped. But there's certain points in a year where, you know, well, there's snow on the ground, we've done all the paperwork, let's take a weekend off. Plus, if you're working with other family members, so your stepbrothers, your son, there's the opportunity, look, can you cover me for a week because I need to go and do a thing. And as you get older, there's going to be more things that need to get covered. Well, at least not usually. The snow this year has gone a little bit further south than it normally does, at least from my observations. But yeah, it's... As you get older, there's going to be, well, I need hip replacement, so can you cover me for a week while I go and get my hip replaced? Or, yeah, things like that. But so long as there's a lot, you know, there's a few of you, then, yeah, you can pick up the slack in an emergency. Huh. Yeah, we're actually looking at about 2 inches outside now, which is kind of funny because we were supposed to, you know, the weather report basically said, hey, you're due to get 1 inch of snow. It's like, okay. And it wasn't really snowing, it wasn't snowing hard, but it was a very fine snow. And a lot of it. So, yeah. We're now looking at, I'm not going anywhere today. Staying at home, doing things. Don't know what things, but I'll probably figure something to do. So, I think I will line up on this row this time. So this will get us nice seed bed. But it'll also get me lined up with the GPS track for the rest of the field. Now that we're in the middle bit, where it's different texture, it's easier to see where we've been. And actually, I think that's probably one of the improvements with FS22. They've incorporated a guidance steering into the game and then programmed the workers to follow guidance steering courses. So you can set up a course, you can do part of it and then say, okay, worker, take over please, and that's all nice, but it then does mean that even when I'm doing this job with guidance steering, in FS22 I can program a headland which I can't do with this version of guidance steering. Not a fan of guidance steering, snow, or something else I just mentioned. Personally, I like snow. Snow's fun. Well, snow's fun to look at. I don't usually go out in it unless I have to. But I'm winter baby, so I like cool. I like it cool. I hate summer. Just too hot. And there's me living in California for 3 years, 4 years, some years. Although that said, California wasn't bad because it's a desert. It's not a hot, slimy heat. It's a very hot, dry heat, which is a little bit more comfortable than swamp heat, which is sort of the classification of heat you get in England, because it's an island, it's surrounded by water. When it gets hot, it just gets hot, humid, and just horrible, uncomfortable. But also there we don't get much snow either. Alright. So I guess now I can get on with the rows. How are we doing? 10:41. I think what we might do here I was going to jump out and check the nitrogen levels. Now that we've got a crop in the ground, I can actually see how much we need. And I haven't done that yet. It's okay. We're not in a big hurry. Okay, you take care, and I'll see you next time. So what else do we have to do on the farm today? I think I should be able to run to the corner and then sweep up. So that's what I'll try and do. Hopefully we cover all of this. I didn't mulch, which is unfortunate, I guess. And right there, go. So little triangle there. We can do that on the way out. Actually, I might go alternate rows across the field, because that'll bring me back to here to finish. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. I really don't want to end up all the way over there when we finish. So gonna work on that, I think. And then one way or another I'll be on the road to that might have been a miss. So anyway, this is going well. How are we doing with the cows? So chickens have food. Chickens are not eating much food. Cows, 40% done, so they'll be halfway through their breeding cycle next month. And lots of straw, no slurry, and still 340,000 food. And we crashed. 2, and go. So cows are good, productions are good. We need to bring the truck back to the farm. Can't do that while I'm guidance steering the rest of the work here. This is done. I think this is the only spring crop I'm planning to plant. We've got a ton of wheat on the farm anyway, which we can feed to the chickens, and that supplements the chicken food. We can grow other stuff to make buying chicken food a thing that doesn't need to happen. But I think that sugar beets, I can't remember. Sugar beets, soybeans and canola maybe? Chickens, what do you need food for? Oh, that doesn't tell me. That's not the right button. No, that's not the right button too. Doesn't say. Okay. There is a button that brings up the food requirements menu of Maize Plus. I just don't remember what it was. I kind of want to get this job done. So, rest of the farm, how does, actually, let's go here. These fields are not ideal. Oh, what's this one look like? 46, good grief. 2. We're missing the top one. Go back and check on that one as soon as we got this turned around. Okay, let's go back to there. So, 46, nitrogen was 0. pH is, yeah. Weed control is 50%. Soil sample is, we did it. And tillage, we didn't plant it, we had no control over that. pH just horrible. We can see that nitrogen is just bad. 40, maybe 20, and 0. Yeah, it's horrible. So that's going to be a something we need to take care of. But we're going to lose environmental score here over the course of this year. Sell price is still 9%, so the average for the farm isn't totally bad. Why does that? Oh, that's because I'm on nitrogen. I was looking at that and wondering why is that barley? Yeah, okay. So we'll need to, we planted this, so we're going to need to weed this next month and spray it. In addition to all of the other jobs we're doing on the farm. Nothing for sale. Oh, I was going to look at we looked at animals, we looked at production. What about this? We've got 73,000 litres of wheat, and we give the chickens about 2,000 a time. We've got some eggs. We need more chickens, because 64 litres of eggs is not the greatest production rate at this point. But that will be fixed soon, I guess. Okay, we are reaching the end of the road. Or is it the row? Then what? I don't know. All of the seeds in the seed. We're not going to have anything else to plant until spring. Unless I want to put something interesting in that top field with the corn. Oh, we might put some grass in that field for sale again. Because it's not like we're in a big rush. To get that all done. Or to turn it into productive. Anything productive. Some productive thing. And we still need to buy some greenhouses to grow sandwich stuff. Pizza stuff like tomatoes and lettuce and things like that. One on that one. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more interesting. That one and that one. Don't know what that bit there is. Is it a failure to fertilise or something? We'll see the results of that little detour there. That's not... Don't know what the problem there is, but we're gonna... If it's fertiliser, it's not a big deal for us because we're able... Oh, jeez, missed that term. Fertilisation is not critical at this stage. We're just reducing the amount of purchased fertiliser we need. So if it's not exactly uniform, it doesn't matter. Just means we'll be using less spray later. Could actually look at that. Up there. So if we run over here, you can see this is very yellow, that's kind of orange. Missed a bit. this has actually put us. There's a couple of misbits. There's a misbit there. I might come back up this side, get the 2 bits we missed. Maybe do another headland across the top. We'll see. Maybe I'll do the next row up and then do those 2 bits at the other end. And it's us. And again, tiny little bit there. Is it really that important? In the grand scheme of things, I think it is a 2.5% boost to yield. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. Because otherwise OCD farmer will say, oh, you missed a bit. Now OCD farmer will say, oh, but the rows aren't lined up. Ah, still missed a bit. Okay. Got it that time. Oh, struggling up the hill a bit there. That's okay. Completely lined up, and we didn't on one of the rows, so another bit we need to cover. So we go down, we come up, we go down, we come up. There's actually quite a lot of rows left still to do. Okay then.